Hallo, guten Tag. Hallo, hallo. Jacqueline, are you there, Jacqueline? Hello, guten Tag, Jacqueline. How are you doing?
There's so much stuff that's going on right now in my mind, so.
Well, here we are together.
Stuff that you like to hear, though.
Stuff I would like to hear. Now, keep in mind, others may hear this as they're coming in.
I don't know.
But I do feel a little bit like we have been out of communication for a little bit.
It's been 3 days.
I know. Keep in mind that we're also broadcasting off of the side here on YouTube Live. 6 people are listening, so be careful what we say. You can send me a remind message of anything I need to know. It's maybe been a stressful 2 days. We'll see.
Oh, yeah, it has.
Oh, no. Well, today our goal is at 2 o'clock, we're going to have a little class.
Yeah.
Go over some things, talk about how to get on Schoology, and hopefully it won't be too stressful, you know?
I'm already on Schoology. It's not that hard.
I know, but there might be some people that don't know how to do it, right? So
We did it in class, too.
I know, but it's kind of nice to say hello to each other. I think we're going to make 2 o'clock our time every day.
See, you did it in the afternoon, which is fun.
Well, yeah. So the kids in my German 1 wanted to do it in the morning. I don't think you guys want to do it in the morning. Cody already told me that he's going to be working every day, but if they shut down Sugarbush, he should have lots of time on his hands.
Mm-hmm.
So Cataline is somewhere. I hear I saw him. He was in New York, and now he's scratching. I hear like a scratchy mic.
Yeah.
I think he's in New York. How's it? It's snowing there, it looks like. We'll see how many of us make it.
Mm-hmm.
So what else is new? What have you been doing? Have you been helpful with your parents, like helping them cook and clean the house?
I've been doing home cleaning, okay?
Yeah.
And I've been mostly doing homework, getting that over with.
Have you had a lot of homework given to you?
Yeah.
I think a lot of teachers just like gave a ton of homework before we left and was like, get it done before we come back. So
yeah.
That's one way to do it.
I had to write an essay. It's due Wednesday.
What class is that for?
English.
Who's the teacher?
Oh, wait. We have to write an essay. We have to read a book. We have to answer questions, a packet full of questions in vocab, which is a lot.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah.
That's just for one class?
Yeah.
Ew. Well. Yeah. I've got to keep remembering, like, in my other class, they took over my screen, right? Like, yeah. I guess, like, so I have to remember to turn that off every time. Like, it's not a default setting. And so I'm, like, talking in one of the hours, and the kid starts drawing all over my screen. It's like, ugh. Oh, hey, it's Jacqueline.
I found it. Wow.
Yeah, so you didn't know you could share your video.
No, I did. Then I started clicking on my screen and I found it. So.
Cataline, I can hear you. I can hear you, Cataline.
Yeah, I think I got it to work.
It does work now, yeah. And so you can also, it's your option of whether you want to turn the video on or not. It's your call. Because right now it looks like you're broadcasting from the top of somewhere in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Brianna is on YouTube Live, and it says, did we turn in the 45 sentence thing? Not yet. We're going to talk about that today. So.
He's in his car.
Oh, yeah.
You're in your car. You're in your
Yeah.
car cruising around. Oh, Brianna's finally in the chat here.
I went to the dentist.
You went to the dentist today?
Yeah.
Did they let you go in there?
Yeah, they said they weren't going to close yet, but we did it, and then they made me do like different mouthwashes like 5 times just to like clean up my mouth and stuff.
That could you imagine having to be the hygienist doing that?
Yeah, no.
All right, so Jack is on YouTube Live. We have most of us are over here on Zoom. I don't know if you've gotten that, Jack, but we have about 4 of us over here. Yeah. Yeah, this is what it's going to look like now for a few weeks, huh? So Brianna said something about, did we do the 45-second thing? Remind me what that was. Because I know we had the story.
The story?
You know, with the different forms of past tense, right? And then we have the what are you going to do in the next year thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like a year from now. So that maybe that's the 45-sentence thing. I thought I'd put on there
Second.
Yeah, 45 seconds, not 45 sentences. Yeah. So I was gonna say
45 sentences.
no, 45 seconds.
45 sentences.
That would be too long.
Yeah, that'd be pretty long.
Oh, Ashley's here. Ashley's not been in the class for like a year now, and she's finally back with us. Jack, we're all on Zoom. Get with the program. You can't talk with you. Jack's the only one on YouTube over here talking with Luke Horn. You got to get on Zoom. The Zoom is much cooler. You got to download the app. It's Zoom. It's blue. It's like Zoom cloud meetings. Everybody's on it. It's cool the thing. Jack, get with it. It's 2020. So he'll take him 45 minutes to get on there. Don't worry. We're going to record it over here and post it online, so that people who can't make the meeting can watch it. So keep in mind, if you share video, that's great, but everybody's going to be able to see you. So for example, if like Brianna starts talking, her video kind of pops up on everybody's. And so it's more on the volume. So if you start talking, you take over the screen.
Bet.
You got to say like more than one word. Yeah. So it's really whoever they think is talking the most. So you got to.
I don't want to be on there.
Okay, so Ashley might have said something because you popped up. Luke figured it out. Luke has left YouTube and come over to Zoom. This is.
Show your camera.
Yeah, you don't have to show the camera. We had one kid that was like laying in bed still earlier today. And so it depends on what you're doing, right? Ashley's here. There she is. And I see stars in the sky. There she is. Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, it's been a wild weekend. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Jack has not figured out how to use Zoom yet. Jack Dempsey's the only one. He might make it over. He might not. We'll see.
I don't know.
I don't know either. So we'll start in about 2 minutes, and we'll talk about how we're going to use this. For those of you who might not, Jack also says they got a bathroom in here. I don't know what that means. You don't have to ask me to use the bathroom when we're online. However, I would suggest you mute the microphone before you go and do it. Are you literally driving? I hope you're not driving, Cadeline.
Oh, no, I'm not driving.
Okay. But you're in a car.
Yeah, I'm waiting. My mom's in there, so I just came out here to talk to you guys, and then I'll sit back.
Gotcha. So at some point, Mom will arrive, and we can do some Deutschsprechen. Well, today it should only take like 10 minutes or so today. And to be honest, like I have to apologize to you because Friday was like a wild day, and I sort of forgot about that 45-second thing. I knew we had the story, but so what we'll do is kind of make that maybe an assignment for tomorrow. So if you've done that, that's great. If not, you're going to have to record that because I did want you to do a speaking thing that's very similar today. And so maybe what we'll do is say you can either add a little bit to what you've done about what you're going to do a year from now, or talk about what happened this past weekend. We're going to talk about what the Schoology assignment was. And so I apologize for that. Like you can imagine for me, it's been kind of a weird couple days. They have given us instruction where they have said, communicate with the students, try to do what you can do together. I think this is a great format to do it. I think we're going to try to do a 2:00 little session every day. For us, we're kind of at the end of Deutsch, right? So that's kind of the benefit to us, is that it's about using what we already know. So that's easier. But it's hard because on the personal side, it's kind of nice to see everybody, right? And so I like this, that we can all communicate together and do this. If you notice a few things on your screen, I don't think I have to mute. In like my bigger class, the German 1 and 2, I have to like mute all their audio because they all start screaming together, right? And it's like bouncing from person to person. This one's pretty calm, so I don't think we have to do that. But I do think we should do some stuff for Teilnahmepunkte. And I think that the people who make the time to come at 2:00 should get Teilnahmepunkte dafür, right? And so we have to have some interactions in German. So I'm coming up with a plan where we can still do our Teilnahmekarte. We can still do our card of points, but we can do it here, right? We can get some points by saying some things in German. So I think we're going to start that tomorrow. I want to spend some time today kind of talking about Schoology. And what I'm going to do is kind of share my screen. Keep in mind, too, like when I look around, I can see all of you. And some of you guys kind of look bored. You know what I mean? It's like if you yawn, like right now, Brianna's doing her hair. Like, I guess it kind of looks like a normal class as far as we look bored like we usually do. There are 5 people watching on YouTube. I don't know who they are. It could be anybody. So here's what I have for us under Schoology. If you go to your courses and you find German 4, that's where we're going to post all of our assignments. Oh, I almost forgot. Before we start, I have to record this. Right? So what that means is I'm going to hit the record button. If you are uncomfortable with like your image or whatever online or your voices, it's really just going to be posted in the Schoology site for us to use. But keep in mind that it's the visual of like one kid had his like dad in the background, right? And his dad was wearing like short shorts, like make sure that it's classy for the internet. So I'm going to hit record. I'm going to say Guten Tag. This will probably go out to Jack and to those other people who have not figured out Zoom. This is maybe our future for a little bit. We don't know what's going to happen schedule-wise. We know for sure they've asked us to make up a plan for this week, and this is what we have. So I want to show you on Schoology kind of what our plan is. And so what you should be able to do right now, you should be able to see my screen, see what we have. And what I'm going to do is go to our German 4 page, right? So there's 2. This is from my directed study. So if you're a directed study like Ashley, it's going to be in a different spot than everybody else. And so this is where we are going to go to take a look at our assignment to see. So here what I have on here is, and I guess it kind of like, not that I forgot about it on Friday, but I kind of forgot about that we did that on Friday because I remember going over Schoology, but it was a little bit of a whirlwind, right? And so what I think is kind of nice about this is that I am totally fine with you replacing this with a minute of what you're going to do a year from now. Somebody said it's very hard to read the screen, right? Because it's small writing, but basically it says eine Minute von Deutsch. It says, send an audio recording or a link to a YouTube video of you speaking for 1 minute about was hast du dieses letztes Wochenende gemacht? What I'm totally fine with you is if you want to make that 1 minute and use your thing about what it is a year from now. I think that's a lot easier if you have started that. Some of us might not have started it because, well, whatever. As far as a due date on this, I put a due date of Thursday. What we're going to do is do some short assignments every day at 2:00 online together. And then you will be submitting some things over Schoology as well. So if you click on this and you want to, the easiest way I think it is to write this out, go to with your webcam, record a minute, send it to me. I believe there's an audio recorder on your iPhone that you can use as well. There's lots of easy ways to get this to me. The easiest way for me, instead of like emailing it to me or texting it to me, is if you can submit it over Schoology. It's so much easier. And what it does then is it makes a list over here of all the kids who have done it. So if you can post it somewhere like in Google Drive, or you can post it somewhere to YouTube, if you make an audio recording on your phone, you can easily put it on Google Drive and send me that link, right? And so that's kind of what I would like to see for this. And so Ich spreche für ein paar Minuten über mein Wochenende. Mein Wochenende dieses Wochenende es war es war so interessant, aber auch wie schrecklich. Ich bin allein in meinem Haus mit meinen Kindern und meiner Frau. Wir sind hier und wir gehen draußen nichts. Wir gehen draußen in unserem Hof, aber ich fahre mit dem Auto nicht. Ich bin nur einmal zum Supermarkt gegangen und wir haben das ganze Wochenende hier geblieben. Ja, wir sind hier geblieben. Wir sollen nicht weggehen. So, vielleicht können wir alle für einen Punkt für diese Woche, you'll probably get Doppelpunkte, weil es nur von 5 von uns gibt. If you give me an answer to this, was hast du dieses Wochenende gemacht? Doppelpunkte heute. So you guys will be in the lead for this week. Klopapier, Toilettenpapier, Klopapier. Ich habe viel Klopapier hier zu Hause. Hoffentlich habt ihr auch genug Klopapier. So that's the assignment on Schoology for you are Deutschsätze. Any questions about how to get on Schoology or use Schoology? I think we all know how to log on and do that. Oh, Romy's here. Rachel Shire's iPhone. So I just hear her. Oh, Sarah Schweitzer's arrived. I can hear them, but I can't see them. So if you want us to see you, because right now it just says Rachel Shire's iPhone. Now you don't have to show video. Like who knows, if it's weird or, whatever. Luke is here. Luke has finally turned on his video. Luke's video is of his ceiling, but there's no audio. He's just turned. Wait, there he is. Hey, Luke, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Why do you look younger? What happened? Did you get a haircut or something?
He doesn't have glasses on.
Oh, maybe that's it.
I don't have my glasses on. I did get a haircut, and I think it was for 48 hours.
Gotcha. So, are you playing Minecraft in the background? I can see it. I can tell you can. You're trying to play Minecraft on a giant screen and do Deutschklasse at the same. Look how bored Brianna looks right now. You know what I mean? Like you can tell she's just waiting for this to end. So long story short, we'll make this short and come back together tomorrow. My goal is to go have 20, 30 minutes of Deutschklasse as far as interactive online each day at 2:00. So if you can make it, great. If you can't, I'm going to record it and post it. And then we're going to have daily Schoology assignments. And so not everyone is going to take this one that I have on there is going to take you a little bit of time, but it's not due till Thursday. And so there will be other ones that are much shorter than this, where it's just typing some sentences and practicing some things. Thank you for your patience as far as it's kind of an odd situation for a teacher's point of view of I spent most of the time this weekend trying to figure out how to make all this work. And I think I figured it out. And I think this is the way to go versus YouTube. There are still 4 people hanging on watching. I don't know who they are, but I think this is the way we're going to go with Zoom, just because that way I know who's here on YouTube. We had some people I didn't even know that were commenting and stuff on it. So, any questions about how to log on to Schoology and on how to do the assignment? So we're just looking, if you already wrote out those, if Brianna wrote out 45 sentences, did you really write out 45 sentences?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
They're just random sentences.
But I mean, that's a lot of sentences.
Because that's what I thought you said.
Is that what I said? Someone back me up.
No,
I didn't think so.
45 seconds.
45 seconds. So, does anybody want to say anything in German about this weekend? We're going to say that for tomorrow, maybe. Is anyone out of Klopapier? Are we all good? Because I can come by and drop some off for your parents. Nolan has entered the chat. He has no sound. He has no video. So I don't even know what he has. But he might be here. He might not. So today what we're going to do is it's going to be a different meeting number every day. I don't think it's going to be the same number every day, which I think is weird. So I got to send that out via Remind. But I'll probably do that about 150 or so. And so you kind of wait for it. Are you guys on your phones or on computers?
Oh.
Phones. Okay, Yeah, so I think with the computer, and I don't know if there's any advantages or disadvantages on that, but it seems like it's working for everybody. Sarah, are you out there?
Hello. I don't know if you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Oh, cool. Hi.
Yeah. So